Hello, we've reached the role of lamp stack video, and we're still using our DDEV site over here. And again, lamp is short for Linux. I almost typed it correctly. Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So Linux, of course, is our operating system. This is Ubuntu Linux 22.04, I believe. Truth be told, it's actually a virtual machine running in a Windows computer, which I have right here. You can hear me knocking on it. And this is the actual Windows desktop. In this day and age, whether you're running Linux, Windows, Mac, whatever, Docker is available, which is what you're seeing right here. This is Docker Desktop. And Docker is, let's get back into the VM. Docker is just a terrific piece of software that runs on container technology, which is kind of like a virtual machine, except it doesn't require as much resources. It could run a single process on your existing operating system with some fancy, in Linux at least, it's some very fancy kernel integration with that container technology I mentioned. Now, lamp stack, let's go back to this one. A bundle of 4 different software. So that was Linux. I was talking about Docker. Have a look at it though. Just go to docker.com if you're not familiar with it. It's great. Now, Apache but Apache is a web server, I guess you would say, HTTP server. Whenever your whenever you request a web page or an API hit, not an API hit, well, whenever you make a request out on the internet, it's likely actually hitting a Linux server as well, but it's probably not likely hitting Apache anymore. The LAMP stack, that acronym it's a little bit dated now. There's also the LEMP stack, which E is for engine, but it's actually NGINX, Nginx. This is another web server, HTTP server, like Apache, but I think it's Apache is kind of heavy, and Nginx was designed to be light and quick. So it is powering a lot of the internet out there. But that would make up the A or E part of the LAMP or LEMP stack. And then on to MySQL. MySQL is a database server. And of course, Drupal requires a database. If you watch the overview, we had a look at the Drupal database here. We can also, because I'm using DDEV, quickly get into MySQL client. Yes, MySQL client, the command line interface for it. And it looks like we've already been put into the DB. So if we actually do a show databases with a colon at semicolon at the end, enter, there's DB, which DDEV creates the DB as DB. You can rename or name it anything you want. These are some of the default databases. But normally you would say use DB, database change, you can say use test. Anyway, use DB, show tables. There's all the tables, which we also saw right here. So if you have a look, they of course match up. Block content, we got expanded here, block content body. But there you go. MySQL, it's a database. And there's also, this is actually not MySQL, sorry. This is MariaDB, which is a fork of MySQL. Again, these acronyms don't last long on first contact to the internet. So anyway, MariaDB is likely what you'll be using yourself as well. Maybe not. It's up to you. And then, of course, PHP, LAMP. Whoa. PHP.net. PHP is the programming language that Drupal is written on. I don't really know what to say other than that, except we will definitely be digging into PHP a little later. But it's a great programming language, and I think you're going to enjoy the whole experience of Drupal and the LAMP stack and all the goodness. So have a great play with your own setup, and we'll see you soon in the next video.